Hello everyone, I'm Overhaul and Happy New Year's! I know I'm about a day late, but how I decided to keep you guys with your family and friends, so you're not going to be spending your time on your computer or tablet, but waiting for a YouTuber to release their video. So yeah, this is technically the first video I'm doing in for the new year after in the year 2019. So yeah. Now, what should I do as the first thing of the new year? Well, let's discuss the things that are coming this year, and I'm excited to see, or at least cannot wait for at least to come out. Because I'm pretty sure there are at least some things, what movies that people we want to talk about, that are gonna be talked about. So yeah, the first things we're gonna be discussing will be the things that I am pretty sure are going to be released this year, but I don't exactly know when, and even if they are can't be released. I mean, or it's just rumored. I mean, I didn't exactly go through it, but things that I would be excited to see. First thing is Overlord Season 4. Because the anime is so far pretty good, and even though it has a manga, well, at least I'm pretty sure it has a manga. I don't know why, but some of these anime that are about a person just being a computer game and then just whooping their way in the video game world as reality, just feels more like an anime than a manga type of thing. But yeah. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen, what kind of battles they're going to have, what kind of jokes they're going to have, and the intro, because the season 3 intro was fucking badass. The next anime really that I'm excited to see, and I'm hoping it's going to be released in this year, is Seven Deadly Sins Season 3, which I'm mostly just following for the battles and the demons, because the demons look awesome and cool. I mean, even the demons that aren't that cool just look very appealing to the eye. So I believe we do have a release date at least somewhere around this year, but I don't exactly know. In fact, the way it's kind of been presented, it's supposed to be like there's going to be 8 seasons of the anime, even though if we can say the manga is soon going to be over, and the fact that, well, season 1 and 2 went pretty quickly with the story for almost up to 200 dreads. Like, I'm not joking, most of the, I mean, 2 seasons and it's already like half the story. But yeah, I'm excited for season 3, and I can't wait to see it when it's going to come out. Now, the final one that I'm excited to see, but I do not know exactly when it's going to be coming out, which is, if I'm totally honest, it's mostly just, which is totally out of my choreographic, like, it's a type that mostly just there as a joke, in fact, you could say, and that's Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz cartoon, which is so goddamn on my choreographic that it's not even funny. In fact, that cartoon is probably, most of you don't even know what that cartoon is. No, and I think the only reason why I'm even talking about it is because I'm excited to see what Wilhelmina is going to be doing in that season. And to be fair, I'm not even able to imagine the stories for that. Not because it's too complicated, it's because I literally cannot make a story for it that's not overly, well, how do we say, overly anime or more adult cartoons, because just I'm not able to make a flippant story with that cartoon that isn't going to more last a 5-year-old kids entertainment and more a normal, more great story. But yeah, it's basically the way it's going. So yeah, these are the three I'm just wanna see, which is really for only one or two reasons, which is really nothing. But now to the things that I wanna see for the entire thing, and actually know it's going to be released this year. The first one is going to be Lego Ninjago Season 10, which is, I'm really excited for it. Like, I cannot wait for this season. I mean, I can't wait to see what the Onis are gonna look like. What kind of sets they're going to be. I cannot wait. I'm at the edge of my seat for it. I believe it's good. I believe the month has been revealed, but yeah, I'm just extremely excited for it. I'm wondering how it's going to go, how the fights go. And if this is the final season, which I believe has been rumored about, which to be fair makes sense. I mean, they are apparently this season 9 and 8 are supposed to be one massive storyline, so it would make sense to end that. And how, I mean, they already had, that's sort of similar to the way they were attending that for the second season, but it's Lego Ninjago. Love it, hate it, say it's childless. The one thing you must give it is that it's fucking popular. I mean, how many? I'm pretty sure that it's rare that a series that has a not left field ending, because after season 2 they could have completely ended that, and no one would be complaining about it. I mean, would you complain about it that at the end of season 2? I don't believe so. I mean, after season 2, and they still need to continue because it's just so fucking popular. Granted, some of the reasons must be because of the toy sales, but still. So, yeah, this might be the final season, or it might not be. And I just cannot even begin to imagine how things could went. I mean, would the sets be like just battlefields and just a bunch of minifigures people want, or is there going to be like an entire minifigure series that you could, for all the characters that people wanna have, but since it's going to be kind of weird to have basically just battlefields that are really nothing, with a bunch of minifigures that are basically just flashbacks. But yeah, I'm extremely excited for Lego Ninjago season 10. And the next cartoon that I'm very excited for is Young Justice season 3. Yep, we come from a cartoon that could have ended in season 2, but it was too popular to have it end, to a cartoon that was horribly ended, but they had to bring it back because pretty much everyone was demanding it to come back. Now, I believe that in 2 days it's going to be released. I believe it's the 4th of January is that where the first 3 episodes are going to be released. Or maybe they already have been released, but it's who is going to be arguing it? I can't wait to see it. I'm wondering what's going to be the new designs for the Apocalypse and the God and the Apocalypse and those new gods. I'm just wondering, and how are the villains going to be playing into, and will there be a better way to ending than the last season, and how is it going to go? I'm extremely excited for season 3 of Young Justice, which, consider the fact that since it has been cancelled, people were saying, bring it back. I think we know why. So yeah. Now when we dealt with cartoons, let's go to the anime world. The only one I'm really excited for it to be released is My Hero Academia, because One Piece seems like every single week that can the episode be released on will be released. So honestly, I'm just expecting new things from One Piece anime. Just cannot wait to see Kaido being animated as a flipping dragon. The Beast Pirates in action. The new designs of Blackbeard Pirates. Just anime for One Piece, it doesn't really count. It's just what we expected from manga. But for My Hero Academia, a thing, an anime that doesn't have can have episode 200 and will be continuing, so that's by seasons. Yeah, let's just say it's going to be a long as time. Now I do believe it has been revealed when it's going to come out. I don't know exactly, but I'm just excited for it because I cannot wait for all the fights that were to be animated, like the fight with Robopop versus Kirishima, Deku versus Overhaul. It's just going to be awesome. Now I do believe the season 4 is going to be up to the end of the cultural festival. I don't know if they are going to go into the pro hero arc. I mean, maybe they could have. I mean, I don't exactly. I mean, I do think the reason why Overhaul's arc was so long was because they were usually just had to put stuff, have to instant some stuff. I mean, how they already started that a bit in season 3, so hell, maybe they are not going to have a filler episode, they are just going to have the complete stories. Although I would not mind a filler episode just about Jiro, as maybe a way to shift focus on her because Culture Festival is her arc, and I just cannot wait for it. Sucks that it's going to have been so long until we get it, but hell, I'm considering the fact that My Academia anime actually puts extreme effort to it. It's gotta be so justifying to finally see it. So yeah, that's mostly enough I have to say about the animes. With the manga, I'm just expecting things that I've already done in my chapter reviews. So yeah. Now I'm skipping video games because I'm not really that focused on it. It's mostly those Lego video games that I'm so interested at least a little bit. So now let's go to the movies. Well, the TV shows as well I should talk about. I guess we could go TV shows quickly. Gotham season 5. Season 5 I'm excited for and wondering how it's going to go. I believe Star Trek Discovery is also getting its second season. The show, all the episodes that I've seen are I agree with the critics. And for Orville, I'm excited to see the second season. But stop with that and let's go to the movies. So the first movies, The Joker and Shazam and whatever DCAU movie is gonna come out. I'm wondering how it's going to go through it because right now, after Aquaman and after the writer for Aquaman's response, and consider how MCU movie goes, it's possible that we are going to have from the DCAU is maybe going to go starting to get their steps in the right directions. I mean, we cannot change the past. Man of Steel, Batman v Superman v Batman, Justice League. We cannot fix Suicide Squad. What's up with my phone today? Yeah, I mean we cannot fix those, but we can head to in a better direction. I mean how we should be all hoping that the Joker and Shazam are going to be good movies. I mean, they can use Wonder Woman and Aquaman as examples of working those two, and we are going to have and then for Joker and Shazam and bravo, we could have excellent things. So yeah, and not and how maybe from now on, maybe this year we're not going to have those jokes about the DCU being millennia in the past. Maybe those are finally gonna change. Hopefully. Let's hope that's going to change. But yeah, well, we're talking about DC, it's time to talk about Marvel, and gotta be honest, Marvel is seemingly starting to hit the downhill button. Now, not to say that the movies that they are going to be releasing are going to be bad. In fact, Avengers Endgame is being theorized to be the greatest movie of the year already, and I will not be surprised if it does end up to be the thing. I mean, I believe Infinity War was the best movie last year, so in this year, Avengers Endgame could very well be the number one movie. But the real thing that makes me question this is the possibility of Captain Marvel. And let's just say Captain Marvel hasn't gotten the best response from anyone. Yes, anyone. Because since the first trailer, people hated it. In fact, they most likely started to hate it since Brie Larson was picked. All the comments that Brie Larson has said about the movie and the character of Captain Marvel, people hate, which is understandable. I mean, seriously, does anyone consider Captain Marvel to actually even be a character that can be able to push planets? No one. Then we have, and considering the SJW movies we've gotten, yeah, it's not very good. Let's just say that. It could quite possibly end very, very horribly. But no, this is the MCU. Maybe this bad press, this everything bad, might end up to just be forced to show off we are not deteriorating to left-wing propaganda that only really makes SJWs happy for those a couple of days until Donald Trump responds to a tragedy reasonably, and he doesn't and he, for whatever reason is it, he hates it, and then they're gonna be trying to make him look like the bad guy. Yeah, let's just say the feminists aren't going to pay attention to it if they're marketing them to them. And if we're looking at the scores with the audience with these type of movies, like just go on Rotten Tomatoes, look at Doctor Who season 11, and you're gonna see how much people liked the SJW propaganda in it. Well, the fans, not the critics, because it's very suspicious. Let's just say that. So yeah, Captain Marvel movie seems to get downgraded a lot, and I am hoping that it's not as bad as, well, every other movie that tries to push in a woman and they ends up making her Mary Sue, an overpowered badass that has no personality. And okay, take whatever you want from the box of SJW movies. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So yeah. And there are people also scared that because of this, they are going to have Captain Marvel be the one who beats Thanos, which would just be the stupidest thing they can possibly do. I mean, seriously, who would be better? Would it be better to have Iron Man be the final one because he failed at stopping him, and it was his failure that really caused why half the world has died? Will it be Will it be Captain America for because he's Captain America, and if they are going to be getting rid of him, he should at least go like a badass and stopping Thanos. Will it be Thor, who most likely has the most badass moments in the last movie, and he was this close and completely beating him, and well, he worked. Will it be Hulk that proves that why he's the strongest in the world and has real rematch with Thanos? Knows. But the way it's sort of being pushed, seems like it will be Captain Marvel. This character that has nothing to do with the story and being put in is horrible right now because how old it is, and in fact it's not even something like it appeared in a before movie, and giving it a solo movie now would make sense. It's literally like final credits in one movie and then a bit in movie for her, which I believe is being released on March 8th. Yeah, it's if Marvel can make sure to have Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and Hulk, any of those guys be the ones that beat Thanos, and in case if they're gonna be killing any of them, most likely Iron Man or Captain America, because they did state that they're going to make Brie Larson the new face of the universe, and I believe Iron Man is the current face, and they do seem to be kinda hinting at Falcon or Bucky becoming the next Captain America's, but yeah. It's not looking good, to say the least. And now when we are saying not looking good and the SJW pandering is through the roof, in fact, if someone would make top 10 most SJW movies this ever, was Star Wars Episode 9, which granted we still don't know how it's going to be going, and consider the fact they had to give writing back to J.J. Abrams, and let's just say it's being considered that he's going to be rebooting the entire thing because of the shitty Episode 8. Yeah. So yeah, you can say whatever you want about Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. It went horribly wrong. I mean, you can say that because it made people talk, it means it's great, but let us all be honest, it went horribly wrong. It went astronomically wrong. It went so wrong that even people who defend the movie need to say it was wrong. It went from the movie that was so excellent that could quite possibly be considered the best movie to a movie that's worse than the Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones. Yep, it's going down, and oh boy, Episode 9 is going to have to fix all of those mistakes. And some of the things that are going to have to be in it are going to be stuff that are, sort of molding to our own things. Because, you kind of need to fix Rey's character because people don't like her very much, and they kind of screwed the hero journey, and they kind of screwed a lot of things, and all the missed opportunities, and let's just say Star Wars Episode 9 has a lot to prove. Now, this is everything I'm excited for and wondering how it's going to be viewed and want to see. So tell me in the comments below, what do you want to see this year? And how do you expect it's going to go? And if you know for any of them when they're going to be released, tell me also. Now, anyways, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And that's it. I cannot wait to see all of you people next time. Bye.